Welcome to our deep dive into the character profile for those born on January 16th. If you know someone with this birthday, or if it's yours, you've probably noticed a special kind of drive, right? Well, today we're going to unpack exactly what that's all about, from their biggest strengths to some of the challenges they face.
So, what exactly does it mean to be born on this day? What's the secret sauce here? Well, to really get it, we have to start with their astrological foundation.
Okay, so anyone born on January 16th falls under the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn is an earth sign, symbolized by the goat. And if that wasn't enough, it's ruled by Saturn, which is pretty much the planet of discipline and structure. You can already see where this is going, right?
So when you put all of that together, the Earth, the goat, Saturn, you get this incredibly determined core. This astrological makeup gives you a grounded, practical nature that equips you to climb any mountain to reach your goals.
Now this is where things get really interesting, because these core traits, they create this fascinating two-sided personality. It's kind of like a balance of these really powerful strengths and, well, the potential challenges that can come along with them.
On the one hand, you've got this incredible ambition. I mean, it's a natural, tireless drive for success. It's a huge positive. But the flip side of that coin, a tendency to be a bit of a workaholic, to overwork and maybe neglect your personal life. It's a fine line to walk.
And then there's discipline. Oh man, the ability to focus with intense patience is just off the charts. It's a huge strength. But, and there's always a but, right? That same practical nature can make you overly cautious. You might hesitate to take risks, which means you could miss out on some amazing opportunities.
And let's talk about loyalty. It's a core value. If you're in their circle, they are deeply, deeply committed to you. The challenge here, though, is that they can be a bit reserved. It can be hard for them to express those deep feelings openly, which might sometimes create barriers for others to see just how devoted they really are.
So what's underpinning all of these traits? It's this powerful sense of independence. These are independent thinkers, people who are not afraid to go against the grain to achieve their vision. It's really the engine driving everything else.
Okay, so that's the core personality. But how does all of this play out in the world of love and loyalty? Let's switch gears and take a look.
In love, it makes sense that they'd find the most compatibility with fellow Earth signs, right? We're talking Taurus and Virgo. They just get that practical approach. But what's cool is they also form really strong connections with water signs like Scorpio and Pisces, who bring that emotional depth into the mix.
You know, this quote really nails it. Though you may come across as emotionally reserved, you are deeply devoted and protective of your loved ones. That just captures the whole thing, doesn't it? A kind of quiet exterior that's hiding this incredibly loyal and protective heart.
So what do they value in a partner? Well, they are not interested in fleeting romances, that's for sure. They're looking for long-term, stable relationships built on trust and reliability. They want someone with a serious, committed approach to building a life together.
All right, and that same disciplined, goal-oriented approach, well, it's no surprise that it makes them an absolute powerhouse in their professional and financial life. Think about it. Their strategic thinking and integrity make them a natural fit for certain careers. We're talking business and finance, law, engineering or architecture, even politics or other leadership roles. Basically any field that requires structure, a sense of justice, and strong leadership.
And that discipline extends to money, too. Their nature ensures they manage resources really, really well. This makes them excellent at saving and making wise investments. They're definitely the cautious, responsible type who prefers to plan ahead rather than spend on a whim.
So you can see there's a huge focus on work and goals, right? And because of that, finding balance is absolutely crucial for their overall well-being. It's not just a nice to have, it's essential.
Taking care of yourself really involves a few key things. First, just acknowledge that the immense sense of responsibility can lead to stress. It's okay to admit that. Second, you've got to actively incorporate relaxation, things like yoga, meditation, regular exercise. And third, protect your body. Be really mindful of your bones and joints, especially the knees.
Okay, on a slightly lighter note, the profile for this birthday is also associated with some lucky numbers and colors. We've got numbers like 7, 16, 25, and the colors black, dark green, charcoal. You can see how they totally reflect that strong, stable nature we've been talking about. And you know, you also share a birthday with some pretty incredible and influential people. We're talking about supermodel Kate Moss, the absolute genius behind Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and even legendary director John Carpenter. Talk about good company.
So it all comes down to this core question, doesn't it?
Are you a disciplined visionary or an overly cautious worker? People born on this day have this incredible set of strengths. The real challenge and the real opportunity is figuring out how to harness them. How will you balance that amazing discipline with the courage to take the right risk?